Yo, what up? It's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Parfum, and this will be your May monthly tarot reading. May 1st will be on a Thursday this year, okay? Are you ready for May flowers brought to you by April showers? Okay. So, two big things this month. You got Pluto retrograde in Aquarius early on, I think it's on the 7th, and then you have Saturn going into Aries. So, some of you all might be having your Saturn return coming up this month. Okay, Saturn and Aries. The last time Saturn was in Aries, you had the fall of the Berlin Wall. I think Nintendo introduced the Game Boy. The U.S. invaded Panama, trying to get Manuel Noriega, and a few other things. So, this is the Black Tarot that we will be using like we normally do for all of our monthly readings. Okay, and I urge you, go watch that April new moon and Taurus reading. Okay, watch the reading. That's why I got on the same shirt, because y'all ain't watch it. So why not? We ball. Okay, so I ain't gonna hold you because my storage, I don't know where it is, but I know in the future I will not be having none of these problems. Okay, so let's get it going. Let's get started. I'm here, you're here, Frankie is here, and the first person to appear is the Daughter of Baskets. Okay, this is the Knight of Cups. Well, no, Knight of Cups, baskets, bowls. Yeah. Knight of Cups with some lavender. Okay, Daughter of Baskets, where are you going? Where is this emotional journey taking you? Sirens, immediately. Sirens are associated with Aries. That's funny. Where are you going? Where are we going? We don't know, but we're here. We ready. You know they say you can't pour from an empty cup. This basket is empty. That's Frankie. He playing around, whatever he doing. The basket is empty. Daughter of Baskets. The basket is empty so that she can harvest what it is she sees on the journey. That means actually, okay, how am I going to explain this? Harvesting something on the journey. So basically, I'm going to pick this lavender. I'm going to pick these leaves, these herbs, these rocks, whatever lessons, okay, or challenges, I am going to pick the lesson from this. What am I supposed to learn? Okay, but we're talking about cups, not air. Not just love. Ooh, why am I drawing a blank? Emotions. Oh, okay. You know how they say, like, you know, you got an empty place in your heart. She's picking up items to fill in the pieces of her heart. Okay. Healing, things that are going to heal you. Lavender is healing. Herbs are healing. Okay. What natural, or what is the word I'm looking for? Organic, that's not the word I'm looking for, but you need some emotional healing. Emotions make you cry sometimes. I feel like we're going to get some more answers as we go on with the reading. So let's see. Gotta make sure I'm recording. I don't even know. Ooh, this is a lot. But we're going to take it. Father of Knives. Star card. And Daughter of Knives. Okay, the Star card and the Daughter of Knives was in reverse. But let's go to Father of Knives. This is the King of Swords. Thought. And I just said it's not air. Oh, you know what? So let's do this. Let's do it like this. Loss. A letting go. Letting go of old ideas, thought patterns, which drive behavior. In reverse, Daughter of Knives. Okay? So 2 daughters mirroring each other. One has on a white dress, one has on a red dress. Baskets, knives, emotions, intelligence or intellect. What you feel versus what you know. 2 different things. Okay, those are 2 different things. 2 different things. I don't know why I was about to say Mercury retrograde. Mercury going into Taurus on the 10th. Okay. Communicating your feelings. No, Taurus has nothing to do with feelings. Taurus is about the home, family, children, money, feelings, emotion, feelings. Be quiet. I'm going to make you get out. I feel like you're trying to balance your feelings and your thoughts. You're just trying to like kind of regain control. But it's a balancing act that you're learning how to do. And it is not necessarily because you have lost hope, but because you have lost yourself? Huh. Let's dig more into that. You don't want to lose yourself ever in anything that you are doing, whether it's being a parent, having a high-ranking position at your job, another Daughter of Coins, another Knight. That's Pentacles. White, red, blue. I feel like she needs to go here then. So that means 2 more cards for the Daughter of Knives. Let's see. I never did a spread like this. I don't think. There's one. Give me the other. Give me the other. I usually don't take cards on the floor, but I'm going to take it today. Lovers came out in reverse. Look at that. Look at that. Gemini. The sun goes into Gemini, and then at the end of the month, Mercury goes into Gemini. Mercury moving fast. Mercury always moves fast in the beginning. Okay, so that means you 2 go here. If we're going to repeat the... And then we got the 2 of Knives in reverse. Let's see. Hopefully y'all can't hear the people running their mouth outside. 2 of Knives. Balance. Protection. She is literally doing yoga. She is doing the tree pose. Okay? No, warrior. Warrior pose. Warrior. Why is Aries the overarching energy right now? Like, what the heck? Sis in a red dress and everything. Slow down. Be cautious. Be prepared. Stable. Because the Lovers is telling you how to work together as a team. But with who? Yourself, your masculine and your feminine energy? Because we got a lot of feminine energy in these cards. Of course, we got all the daughters. The 2 of Knives is a woman. We got Father of Knives with a male figure, and the Star and Lovers with a male figure. But the Star and Lovers are both reversed, but they are both embracing each other. You have to embrace the journey. That is, I don't want to say confusion. Embrace the journey that boundaries. Oh, we are breaking boundaries. Okay, we're breaking boundaries. Okay, all right, here we go. Here we go. So, daughter of baskets, she breaking boundaries by leaving her emotional peace and tranquility for some reason is what I'm getting. Like she's leaving all of that behind, not necessarily for the chaos, but for the new knowledge, the new information. She wants to learn something. She knows that there is something greater out there than what is in front of her, than what is being presented to her. And so you get to the star. Well, she goes out on this journey. That's why her basket is empty. She's going to be collecting knowledge. Ooh, collecting information. The first person she runs into in the woods, boom, Father of Knives. Chopping down wood, doing what he got to do. Father of Knives is who? The King of Swords. This man is highly intellectual. He is very, well, saying very intelligent is the same thing. He speaks very eloquently, okay, but he is very direct and honest. He's going to tell the truth, okay? So she gets this truth, and then boom, star card. Now all of a sudden she has all of these elaborate hopes, these dreams, these wishes, all of the things that she lost or you lost previously. Maybe it might be like a goal or something that you wanted to do. You kind of put it on the back burner, but now it's like after meeting the Father of Knives, whoever your truth teller is, your guru, your mentor, whomever, your spiritual guide, after you meet them, they're going to invigorate your passion, daughter of Knives, okay? And that's when you're going to try to revisit those dreams and those hopes and those wishes and the things that you wanted for your life, okay? Daughter of Knives is willing to go for what she knows. She's not playing. She is ready to fight, okay, for her dream life, okay, for her goals. She's ready to stand up to any and everything, okay? She's not scared. She a warrior. She ready to go. That's the Aries energy. That's why she in the red dress, okay? Then boom, the Lover's card comes along and she like, oh, I don't have to do this by myself. A helpmate, excuse me, or a teammate, a partner, someone I can link up with because we have the same hopes, dreams, and wishes, and we both have the same goals and the same ambition. Okay? And that is given what? That's the Sun in Gemini. Yep. It is, because Lovers is a Gemini. Yep, you're going to meet the hero. You're either going to be the hero, you're going to meet the hero, or somebody that might give like, I'm not going to say you're going to think it's fake, but you're going to think it's a bit of a performance, like they laying it on extra thick just to be cool with you, but you find out this is really who they are. Like they serious. Like, yeah, they might be doing it for attention or whatever. They want the credit and blah, 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 blah. But hey, at least you ain't on the journey by yourself no more, right? Okay. So then Two of Knives, you find a different type of way to fight, because the Daughter of Knives, I told you she was the warrior. She was ready to go to war and fight for her goals, dreams, wishes, and hopes. The Two of Knives, like I said, is doing the warrior pose. So she is also fighting, but she is fighting from a more grounded, centered place. Okay, hence Taurus season. Okay, she is very cautious. She is very consistent. That's why we get the Daughter of Coins. Okay, because it's like you realize, I need to work smarter, not harder. Okay, if I want to make the money that I want to make, have the family that I want to have, live in the type of dwelling or residence that I would like to have. I don't know if you all are interested in real estate or anything like that, but yeah, okay. Homesteader. I don't know, maybe some of you all's goal is to be a stay-at-home parent. Okay? That is so Taurusy. But we're going into Gemini right now. So it's about learning and understanding, getting that mental stimulation. Oh, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do 2 on the side. 2 on the side. Yep, let's do 2 on the side and see what happens. Might be closing out the reading real soon. Just letting you know. Ooh. First we get 4 of Knives. 4 of Knives, 4 of Swords. Rest, relax, relate, release. She's reading a book. She got the charcuterie, okay? She chilling. But she still got that white on because in the beginning, Daughter of Baskets has on the white. The woman on the star card also has on white. So here, the 4 of Knives, 4 of Swords, she is reflecting. She is contemplating and just trying to soak up and understand everything that she has learned from her journey. Because clearly here, she back home, right? Like all of these other cards, they were outside. 2 of Knives, you can argue that she was at home, but she wasn't. She wasn't. This is her home, okay? Now that you're back home, you have to kind of digest and process everything that has happened during the month of May. Okay. I'm not saying you can be like super busy or anything like that, but I feel like the structures and the boundaries that you had up before, like this, emotional, what is it? You had your heart blocked. You had your heart blocked. Ice bar where my heart used to be. That's what this is also for some of y'all. Breaking down these emotional boundaries, these limits. Ooh. Father of Knives, you're going to learn something about yourself. Star card, you are going to, let's see. Let me see. Just for fun. Just for fun. A blessing. Hope. I mean, I knew it was hope, but I thought I was going to say something that I didn't know. Wishes, yeah. Inspiration, talked about that. Okay. So after meeting with the Father of Knives, you learn something about yourself. You are going to essentially hope and want more for yourself. And you're going to pull that knife out. Daughter of Knives, unsheath that sword. I'm ready for the real. I'm ready for the truth. Somebody to keep it real with me. Boom, in steps the lovers. Okay, that's when that teamwork, when you are ready and you have allowed yourself to break down that icebox where your heart used to be after things have melted away. Okay, after you've healed ever so slightly, a partner or a person will present themselves. And then because you're going to be so grounded, because now that you are in a more meditative frequency, okay, heart space, okay, you will be more consistent, stable, emotionally stable. Okay, all right, emotionally stable. Let me just look. I'm looking at Gemini, but now I'm looking at Taurus. What now? Yeah, okay. You'll be able to communicate better, more clearly, more concise, because you got 2 run-ins with Knives. Father of Knives. Then you learn from the father. You become the daughter, right? Then We get the Four of Knives. You back home processing and assimilating what you've learned. And boom, Seven of Knives. Came out in reverse. This card always gives me Muhammad Ali. Okay? Muhammad Ali. Every single time. He is the greatest. Okay? He never gave up. When the government was trying to keep him down, he never gave up. He never stopped. He was relentless. And that's why he is the warrior that he is. The fighter that he is. He is an icon. Okay? Seven of Knives. Are you ready for the fight? Put your dukes up. Practice. Get ready. Sharpen those spears. Okay? That means you need to stay sharp. Keep your mind clear. No smoking, no drinking, because I feel like there's going to be some kind of test and you need to be ready. You can't be inebriated. You can't be groggy. You have to be thinking crystal clearly. Okay? I do like the way the spread came out though. You need to be thinking crystal clearly, because you can't fight if you drunk or high. Okay? Okay? You can never give up on your hopes, dreams, and wishes. I'm going to do bottom of the deck and then we done. I just couldn't let y'all go with just one card. This is about breaking down those emotional walls, learning more about yourself, loving yourself, communicating. And then we get Eight of Knives in reverse. I'm going to show it to you upright. Per usual. Okay? No matter how healed you are, there will always be just little scars and little scratches and little, what is the word? Those things on, not scabs. Yeah, I mean, you'll have scars. You're always going to have scars. But those are like your war wounds. Okay? Those are your war wounds. You had to rescue yourself. You had to go ahead and free yourself from that limited thinking. I mean, I know you were probably doing it because you were protecting yourself. You were fearful, all the things, anxiety, codependence, blah, blah, blah. But we have to break out of that, okay? We have to knock down these emotional barriers, these emotional walls. We have to knock them down, okay? That's what we're doing. We're knocking down the walls, okay? Knocking down doors, okay? Sitting sideways, okay? You're going to have to fight yourself a little bit. You're going to have to fight your old habits. And dang, I can't even look. But you got to go back and watch that April. I'm going to link it at the end, but you got to watch that because it's good. And probably that Venus retrograde or whatever reading I did last. But you're going to always have those scars. You're going to always have those war wounds. Let those serve as a reminder to you of how far you've come, where you've been, and how you never want to go back there. Never go back to that emotional space because it had you given up on your hopes and dreams, all of your goals, all of that stuff. You were like in a depression. You were in a funk. Okay, I don't know how long this has been going on. Okay, I don't know. But the month of May, that funk gonna hit that fan. When the funk hits the fan, all the people wanna jam and gonna get funky. Okay, but yeah, we knocking down emotional walls. We are severing ties, okay, with the past, and we are moving forward with this new knowledge about our emotional selves and who we are and how we even came to be. Because, God dog it, when is the full moon? Because you'll have new moon in Gemini, So you're definitely going to be learning something about yourself. Okay. In May, full moon is on the 12th. I don't know what sign it's going to be in, but the new moon obviously is always in the same sign as the sun. So, yeah, but we breaking down walls, emotional barriers. There's no limit to where you'll be able to go after this. Okay? You'll have the freedom to do whatever it is you so please. Okay, as long as it pleases your heart. All right, y'all. See you next time. Peace.